Hey guys, if you read the title of this video, then no, this isn't clickbait or something. I've decided that I'm going to take a break from competitive critical ops pretty much until the circuit ends, and maybe even take a break for longer. I really don't know right now. This decision was hard to make, but I realized it's my best option right now. I really wanted a chance to compete with a good team in the circuit because I thought it could be my opportunity to finally get recognized as a good competitive player, but I lost that opportunity. The first month of the circuit, I was with DYG. And as you guys know, I left because I felt they were holding me back from my true potential. Dynamic Gaming was a great team for a long time, but I felt that the team was really lacking. And even though our roster was a complete downgrade from what we used to compete with, I was still being treated like a sub by the team. And I left because I was embarrassed that the leadership really thought I wasn't good enough to be a starter for a lineup of that skill level. I don't know if I was really that bad or if they just refused to see me as an equal to them, but it's what motivated me to go and join X6. Also known as Capo, the team that won the $1,500 revival tournament back in December of 2019. It was a selfish choice for me to leave Dynamic Gaming, but I wanted to get better at the game to a point where I could be viewed as a good tier 2 player by the rest of the scene. I feel to this day that most teams don't think of me as that due to my lack of gun skill. Joining Capo was the first step to me becoming a better player. They were a great and well-respected lineup who gave me the opportunity to play alongside them even though they already had a full circuit lineup. And spending about a month with that team really helped me get better at the game. I thought that I finally found a good team that I could stick with, and they were even most likely going to move me up to the main 8 roster after the circuit was over. But that's when Pear pretty much came along and ripped our team in half, literally. He bribed half of our lineup to join his E8 roster, and they left the team divided, and Capo essentially disbanded. I joined a good team just to watch it get ripped apart. I honestly felt like that was the only team that I could be able to fit in with. Shortly after Capo disbanded, I joined S2A as a casual and scrimmed with them for some time, but I felt like I didn't really fit in well with them. Their style of gameplay and level of maturity just didn't exactly match up with the other teams that I've been in. I wish I could just go join another team, but I'm really out of options. Hammers and E8 are both teams I couldn't get in, and I just don't think that I would fit well with Xenocide or IFL. And unfortunately, those 4 teams are really the only teams in the NA scene right now with any level of skill. Me joining any other team would just be me playing with players who I believe are below my skill level, and I'm not going to get better at this game if I surround myself with players who aren't at my skill level. With the circuit locking rosters, I can't just go join another team that's in the circuit and play for them. As much as I really wanted to compete in the biggest COPS tourney for a while, I'm just going to have to sit this one out. After the circuit ends, I hope that more good NA teams return to the competitive scene. I hate being in a scene where I have almost no other good teams to play with or against because it just gives me no options. And I'm not even the type of player who likes to hop around clans. I've literally been in DYG for I think almost 3 years now. I had been in DYG for almost 3 years, and I left them because I thought it was finally time for me to move on and find a better team, and I pretty much got screwed over. It sucks being in a scene where there aren't that many other options for me, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it right now. And I also just want to say shout out to Pear for basically ruining my one chance at gaining chemistry with a solid lineup. I'm glad that you think buying kids iPad Pros is a good way to get them to join your team. In the meantime, I'm going to try to focus more on content because I've been lacking there. I'm currently building my PC right now, and I just ordered an Elgato, which if you don't know is basically some top tier mirroring software. So with this equipment, I hope I can start providing you guys with good quality streams, and I'm hopefully going to be streaming a lot and making more content for you guys. I'll make a return to the competitive scene when I feel it's the right time, but in the meantime, thank you all for supporting me during my competitive journey for a little over a year. I know that I can still grow as a competitive player, and I will, and one day I promise you guys you'll see me competing alongside some of the best in this game, but it just won't be right now. Thank you all for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.